Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 out for a drive, and we're going to go find a new boondocking campsite right off Highway 380 up here. I was told about it a few weeks ago by a lady at Mountain Springs RV. She said they were going camping there. Anyway, it's off. This is Highway 380. I'm going from Carrizozo east toward Capitan, New Mexico, and we're going to come up on a road here in a minute that says Ranch Meeting Road or something like that. I think it's before Indian Divide, where you got to go over the mountain over here. But anyway, it's like midway between Carrizozo and Capitan, New Mexico, off of Road 380. This road I'm on. So we're going to go into the sun, in and out of the sun here for a minute, and then hopefully we'll turn back to the west to go to the campground, be out of the sun, and it won't cut off because it overheats. But anyway, it is a beautiful day. Temperature is 74 degrees, and it'll drop as we go up into the mountains here. Yeah, it's nice to be able to drive 15 minutes and be in the mountains. You know what I mean? I love it. You know, this just really suits my fancy, so to speak. And then, if I'm not contented here, I can go right down to the flatlands, which is elevation 5,500 feet, to my home base, number 4, near Carrizozo, New Mexico. 2 miles from downtown Carrizozo, as a matter of fact. They do have a small grocery store. But anyway, I'm just burning daylight right now until we make this turn up here. I don't think it's too far. It should be about another 3 or 4 minutes, I think, as I recall. But we'll see. But anyway, it is in the elevation, so if you come out here in the summer, it'll probably be pretty nice in those hot months. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. When's the last time you had a jelly bean? Who was the president that made jelly beans famous? Ronald Reagan, wasn't it? But here we go, looking for a boondocking site. Am I planning on going boondocking? No. That was a raven that flew across the road. No, they're big. And they make this thing here is slipping around like it's going crazy here. And this road is not that rough. I don't know, they must have done an update to the camera, because it's been doing some weird stuff lately. Okay, so yeah, we're at Indian Divide now. So if you're going from Carrizozo to Capitan, you pass that Indian Divide sign, and then right after that we'll turn right here, and this is going to be I'll tell you in a minute when I see it. Ranch Meeting Road or something like that. Yeah, it's called Ranch Man's Camp Meeting. They got a big sign there, and we're going to turn right. I was told to turn right and then just follow it around to the right. Now this, I would imagine, is Lincoln National Forest free camping. I don't think this is a BLM site, but it could be. And so we're going to go out here, but there's no. She said she didn't remember a sign that said, whether it was BLM or what. I don't know if my phone's. Anyway, it is what it is. This road is not bad. I mean, the camera may shake a little bit because it is a gravel road, but we're just going to go slow and enjoy the drive because it is a beautiful day, as you can see. That sky is blue, isn't it? And that's about 295 days a year. I don't see any elk. I don't see any bear. And I don't see a campsite. But other than that, it's a hell of a place to come. Yeah, so you turn on Ranch Meeting Road, and this must be the Lincoln National Forest, because I see pine trees, all big old tall forest looking trees. And I'm sure this is going to be a national forest thing. But yeah, she said that. Well, in fact, they came out here and camped while I was over there at Mountain Springs RV Park. Her and her husband came out here and camped for a few days, tent camped. But it's not a bad road at all. You know, you could come in here, and I'm in a Chevy Spark 2021, little bitty 4-cylinder thing, 98 horsepower, 49.4 miles a gallon though. But yeah, you could come in here in a motorhome, big one, fifth wheel, whatever. I don't see any turns you couldn't make. Yep. She said it wasn't too far to the campground, but see, when somebody says, oh, it's not too far, well, you know, too far, not too far to somebody means what? I don't know. I mean, not too far could be 5,000 miles. You know, this thing is really picking up some shaking here. Yeah, I've been looking at the new Pixel coming out, the Pixel 6. I don't know, you know, it's going to be pretty pricey, and do I really want to buy another phone? Not really. Yeah, if you met a car coming the other way, that could be an issue if you were in a motorhome or any kind of pulling an RV or whatever. But this looks like there's a turn here to the right with no mark. Sort of a turn. Yeah, that might be a campsite there. I'm sure it is, actually. Yeah, this is where somebody pulls out and camps right here. So we'll make this loop around this campsite. This is one here on the right. Looks like there might be a couple here. Yeah, you come in this way, and then there's one here on the right. And we'll go around and see what happens. There's buzzards here. That's not the greatest sign, okay? Yo, you know where the buzzard, or what it is, somebody came out here and killed something. Okay, there it is. What they did, they came out and killed a deer. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Can you see that right there on the ground, those parts of animal? Yeah, they killed them, maybe an elk or something, and boned it, you know, just carved up the meat right here. Yeah, poachers do that all the time, man, and that's why, you know, I hate to come camping in areas like this. Now, this road goes on around. There's a fire ring there. We're not going to go far down here, but we'll go a little ways, because this gets a little rougher here. This would be, yeah, this would be where you'd want to turn around, I think. But yeah, with any kind of 4-wheel drive or Army tank style vehicle, you could do pretty good. But you can see it's pretty rough in here, and I'm fixing to turn around because I'm not driving a military vehicle. But here's another campsite here, and yeah, they're not bad. Let me pull up here. I'll show you. They got a nice view. This one does anyway. And I'm surprised there's nobody here. But yeah, they got some illegal hunting going on in here, and I don't think that would excite me a whole lot. And yeah, but there's your view. You're right up on a mountaintop here. You know, there's another fire ring. So yeah, this is definitely a dry camping area. Not many sites here. There might be 4 or 5 depending, and I imagine you're going to get a lot of local folks in here. Well, yeah, let me back up and I'll show you this view. So you're right on the side of a mountain here. Let me back up here and I'll show you. Can you see that right straight ahead there, right between those 2 trees? You just see the mountains across there. And yeah, it would be okay. You just have to bear in mind you'd have to bring your hand grenades, your Uzi, and your bulletproof vest if you wanted to make a whole weekend. I don't know, man. But you know, when you see you know, they're boning out elk here. Okay, well, you know, that's is this elk season? I don't know. But you know, if you're a real hunter and you're doing it by the numbers, as in legally, normally you take the animal somewhere and take the bones with you and all that stuff, so you don't leave a lot of crap around. And anyway, that's my opinion. Anyway, so that was it's free. You know, let me tell you, and folks, you got to know this. Free is not always free. You understand? Yeah, it's free, but you're free to die, you know, or ruin your vehicle like I'm doing now. No, it's not that bad. If you go really slow, you could go in there a little ways, even towing an RV. But this first campsite would be your best bet if you want to pet the buzzards. You know, shit. Can you believe that? You know, But you know, an elk, if you kill an elk out here, an elk, you probably would get, I'm going to guess, here's another campsite over here where you pull around this tree. How many pounds of meat could you get out of a elk? I imagine you could get 200 pounds of meat. No kidding. Yeah, because you know they weigh about 800 pounds, I think. You know, and is that a good deal? Well, yeah, if you got a family of 10 kids at home, meat is the biggest part of your budget. This road goes to the right, and there probably is some more campgrounds on around, but I've already pressed my luck. I don't want to see any more buzzards. I mean, I don't want to be on the ground looking up at a buzzard, you understand? I mean, when the buzzard is taller than you are, you're in deep poop. So, yeah, but anyway, we're doing all right. But yeah, there's our big, those ravens are almost as big as buzzards, man. And they make I've said this before 50 times, I know, but they can make more different sounds than a human being, I think. But it's pretty here, I'll give it that. It is pretty. And it is remote. That's two. And it is what it is. So that's it. I'm fixing to sneeze, I know that. In a minute, not right now. Oh, I'm going to do a mail call this afternoon too, after this video. And for those of you that want to send me mail or do, it doesn't matter which P.O. box you send it to. I've got two P.O. boxes, one in Kingsland, Texas, and one in Carrizozo, New Mexico. And I don't know where I'm going to be at any given time. Like, I just had the mail. See, you can have the mail forwarded free from the U.S. Post Office, but you have to forward it for 2 weeks. You can't forward it one time. If you want to do a one-time forwarding, it costs you about $30. So, what I've done, since I'm going to be in Carrizozo through the end of October, and then go back to Texas for November, and then after that, I'm not real sure. So, yeah, you can mail to either address, because I'll get it forwarded sooner or later, you know what I mean? And so you can mail it to, because I'll be in Kingsland, or near Kingsland, Texas, for the whole month of November, okay? And that address is, just send it to Rusty S., P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas 78639. Okay, that's one. Now, I may come back up here in December to Carrizozo. So, my P.O. Box here, send it to Rusty S., P.O. Box 183, Carrizozo, C-A-R-R-I-Z-O-Z-O, Carrizozo, New Mexico, 88301. And yeah, and I'll get it sooner or later. It may not be immediately, but I'll get it sooner or later. Because what I'll do is, if I was going to be in Texas or somewhere for 2 full weeks or more, then I could have my mail forwarded at that wherever I was. Okay, and I can have it forwarded general delivery too. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, from out here in the boonies off of Highway 380. A free campsite for you guys that like to save a few pennies. Come on out here and check it out. It's a good location. I mean, you're convenient to Capitan to go to the grocery store and get gasoline and water and all kind of stuff. And I'm gonna get across here and I'm gonna end the video. But let me pull up a little bit more. But anyway, again, enjoy your life best way you can. And if you want a free campsite, this ain't bad. I mean, would I camp there? No. Why? Because I saw them damn bones, man. I know what kind of guys out there hunting them elk, man, particularly out of season. You got to have leather huevos to come out here hunting illegally, because I don't think even if it isn't illegally, it was the wrong thing to leave those bones laying on the ground there. And there's something wrong with that. But anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose, and then Amazon takes care of me. It's a few pennies per deal, but you know, a few pennies times 100 adds up to $1. So having said that, guys, Keep your health. Stand guard at the door of your mind. You know the drill, guys. I just put it in the wrong gear. There we go. Now that's better. So, yeah, moving right along here. Now we'll go down the mountain run, boy, run to my home base in near Carrizozo, New Mexico. Do I like this lifestyle? Shit, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not going to build anything as far as I know, unless I can't imagine that the builder in Atlanta would come back with a price lower than the builder out of Fredericksburg, even though they're going to use two different methods to build. One's using, what do they got here? Something, I don't know. I thought it was a garage sale, but it ain't. Anyway, drink plenty of water, keep your health, and I ain't going to build a home, probably. I'm not going to build a home, probably. Now, what the hell does that mean? Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.